Just a few of the plots on Amblecote's allotments. This is Jane. She only took this plot over at the start of the year. It was in a bit of a mess, but as you can see, she's got it now quite tidy. A little bit of fruit. She also has the plot next to it, which is this one here. She's had this for about 5 years now. And Jane is a complete newcomer to gardening. She'd never done any at all until she came onto our site. She does like to cram stuff in a little bit, but she's got plenty in there. A new thing she's had to learn too was cooking. She never bothered cooking fresh stuff before. Her pear tree, at the minute it's absolutely loaded with tiny pears, but of course these will drop a bit later on. Next to her we have Vic. Now Vic's an old time gardener, been here quite a number of years, very neat and tidy. He doesn't like the idea of entering our allotment competition, but I think if he would definitely be a person to contend with. Over in the corner there, he's growing a few potatoes in drums. This seems to be catching on a little bit down here on our site at the moment. Just across here we have our social area. Our open day tomorrow, we will have the generator going, a boiler for hot water so that we can make tea, coffee for any visitors that come. Next to that we have our Natsol compostable toilet. This has been a boom for lady plot holders. They really appreciate this, and also quite a few children are on the site. Then we have our letting secretary, Dave. This is quite a large plot, but Dave's getting there slowly. Next to Dave we have Robert. Now Robert's a retired engineer lecturer. All his fencing he made himself from pallets. He's the kind of guy, if it doesn't look right, he soon takes it down and rebuilds it. Very, very neat, tidy gardener, Robert is. I think he's one of the old school. A little bit of everything, but all neat and tidy. We've now built ourselves a car park. Good firm standing. This was quite a mess at one time when it rained, but we've put hardcore down now and it's a big improvement. At the back we have bays for manure, grass cuttings, bark chippings, and in the centre we're collecting all the scrap off the site. We have a guy that comes and gives us a reasonable price for this. And we have Joan's plot. Now Joan is our top lady gardener. When she enters the allotment competition, she's certainly one to beat. Nice fruit, crab apple tree, and she's got her sloes, she has her currants. This clematis when it's in bloom is beautiful, huge flowers on it. As you can see, Joan is a very neat and tidy gardener. A little bit of everything. Bramley apple tree. Next to that she has her figs. There are just a few small ones that have overwintered that will produce this year. And finally she has an eating apple tree. Greenhouse is very well stocked. Not too many flowers out yet, but when the time comes, every spare space will be filled up with flowers.